Alright, am I on here? Are we good? Looks good. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Oh, welcome back to our Takeda run, 1577. We're up against the grain. Trying to survive. What's up, Harold? Our champion, Yukimura, has descended. That's right. Yukimura's here, but... I mean... Hold on. Hopefully it's not too late. That's all I can say. Hopefully it's not too late. What's up, Lucretia? What's up, Adam? I thought Tuesday was for ROTK. Yeah, I kind of wanted to play something difficult today, so... Something a little bit more... Oh, that scared... That made me a little nervous for a second. Something a little bit higher tempo, so... Why is there a mark like that? Huh. What's up, Wolf's Heart? Just looking at the map, the next 5 years... 5 months are going to feel like 5 years. Yeah, that's why I figured I better... that's another reason I figured I better stream twice. Better do Katsuyori twice, just in case we can't get to Honnoji today. If you guys haven't played on Exhard, there's a reason I don't play it a lot. It's a fucking slog. It's the best way I can put it. It's a slog. So you really have to. You really have to like spot your opportunities to take your shots if you want to have any chance of not being railroaded into a min-max situation. You really have to take your shots on Exhard while you have your opportunities. And basically whenever those opportunities are not available, you're just fighting this slog. You're just stuck in this grind for a long time until you get a fucking chance to make something happen. So it takes a long time. It kind of wears you out. Like, it's fun for certain situations, but for the most part, it's a little bit too much. So that's why I prefer hard 1.5. But every once in a while, it's good to play Exhard. It just keeps you kind of sharp. That's your son? Yeah, I agree, Lucretia. Of course, that's canon. That's officially canon. What's up, Phantom? Are you gonna try the PUK version coming up? Yeah, I will be streaming it Thursday, Friday, Saturday, possibly Sunday. So I think it comes out next Thursday. So my schedule is clear. We're probably gonna do a stream in the morning and then a stream at night. That's the plan. So once I figure out my schedule, I'll do a post or something so you guys know. But just for launch week or weekend, I guess I could say it, depending on where you're at. I'm probably gonna do 2 streams a day. So I'll do one in the morning, 1 stream in the morning, 1 stream at night, and we'll just do that. The plan is to do community series in the afternoon, at night. We're gonna try to trigger decisive battles at night to wrap up the community series. All the old community series. So Uesugi at Osaka, From the Ashes, and now Sons of Steel. We're going to try to do those at night. Wrap those up if we can. Which is going to be cool. It's going to be cool to come back to those. And in the morning, I don't know. I'm undecided yet on the morning. But in the morning, we're going to do something. I'm going to pick a run and we're just going to do something. I had an idea for somebody to play next week, but it's gone. It was a thought, and I was like, that would be cool to do for like 4 days. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday morning. but I can't remember what it is now. What was it? It was a good one too. All right, I'm sure it'll come back to me. What's up, Tommy? Speaking of difficult, finally managed to beat Millennia on Elden Ring. Reminds me how you said you weren't into it. Such a great game, especially since you like Souls-like. Yeah, I don't like the open world. I don't like the open world. I talk about this all the time. I don't like modern open world games are so fucking there's just nothing to do. Someday, when I get my computer someday, I'm gonna put out a video just shitting on open world games. Modern open world games and how empty they are and full of nothing to do and nothing but running around for 30 minutes to get very little reward. Almost no, you know, like the balancing in modern open world games is just too crazy. So I didn't like how Elden Ring is just like, I don't know, 30 minutes in one direction, do a dungeon, you get one thing, 30 minutes another direction, you do another, maybe you find another dungeon. Sometimes you're just wandering around. I like exploration, but I like my world to be packed with stuff to do. I like dense open worlds. Even if they're a little bit smaller. Best example is Fallout New Vegas. That's the kind of open world that I like. It doesn't have to be mammoth, but it has to be packed with content. There has to be stuff to do. I hate these open world games where there's nothing to do. And another thing to me is like if you have to use fast travel, you're already off to if fast travel is a given in your open world game, you're already off to a bad start. You shouldn't want to fast travel. Fast travel should be like I'm fucking I'm tight on time. I'm tight on time and I have something to do. You know what I mean? Let me fast travel. I don't have the time, but if fast travel is already baked into your game, if it's something that you need to consider right away, if you're just zooming around from spot to spot, you're off to a bad start already. Yeah, you can fast travel in New Vegas, I agree. But you shouldn't. You don't really need to. The game's got a survival mode where it's disabled. And it actually works, you know what I mean? Like, it's just a huge contradiction to boot up a game and then say, I'm going to fast travel so that I'm not exploring. I'm not playing in the game. I'm just going to pick the parts that I want to play in. Okay, well, what's the rest of the game there for then? They didn't give me these back, right? Somebody's got to retake these. Fast travel in real life? That's what I'm saying. Like you're gonna skip the tedious parts, but there shouldn't be any tedious parts in a video game. An open world game should have stuff that you want to go through it. You know, unless you're an end game or you have no time. You're an end game and you're like, I've already been through all this. I'm gonna fast travel everywhere. Okay, cool. I have to go to work in an hour. I don't have 45 minutes to run across the map or, you know, and cover these 3 spots. Cool, makes sense. But some of these games just have recycled assets everywhere. Everything's a copy-paste job. It's generic. It's not handcrafted open world design. So why is it there? What's the point? Just to pad out time? It's just fucking padding. What's up, Chow? I need more coffee to remember. Yeah, I don't remember what the hell it was, but I was like, oh, that's what I'll do for 4 days. For the kickoff, and I don't remember. Yeah, I was going to do romance, but I wanted to do something tougher. And I think this is going to take me 2 streams to get to Honnoji, and I really want to see if I'm going to get to Honnoji. Imago with Tsunahisa is going to be fun. Yeah, Imago is going to be good. Alright, so we're facing collapse, just like the Takeda were. This is a canon event, 1582. Everyone's attacking us. We're being ripped apart to pieces. You can see Mazayuki. Actually, Mazayuki's got a... Might have to siege up here. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna have him siege up. Close the gates. What's this do? Defense? Just put that there. All these spots are... These are not great. None of these are great. Mazayuki's doing his best Helm's Deep right now. If we lost to the Hojo of all people, yeah, that would be pretty bad. They're definitely trying to swoop in like vultures right now. Kagegatsu's trying to hold off our castle here. Hopefully he can just tank for a while. We just got to get to June. We just got to get to June. And then maybe the situation will get better. Oh, come on. Is that... Gotta take it. Alright. Level 7 cavalry. Let's see if we can destroy Ujinao's unit. You know what? Just keep Katsuyori and Yukimura together. Keep them on the same side of the field. And Junior may actually finish some of your camp. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, decisive battles is going to be great. We haven't had like a real mechanic to speed up endgame in a Koei video game since Romance 10. Romance 10 was the last game that had a really good like campaign mechanic. So it's gonna be really good. Suddenly people are gonna be able to actually, like you're saying, Dark Spring. Suddenly people are gonna be able to finish their campaigns and actually, you know, see what endgame kind of looks like. There's a lot of people that have not played like endgame at all. They just kind of snowball a little bit and then they stop playing. So it's gonna be good. What's up, Ikari? Wonder if the Hojo bros are gonna get a new trait since they all have an empty space. Probably not. They only said they're gonna add... The trailer said over 10 new traits, right? So, when Koei says something like that, basically that means 11. You know what I mean? When Koei says over 10 new things, it basically means 11. Like, barely just over. That's why they picked 10. So I don't think the Hojo are going to get any traits, just based on the numbers. Based on Koei's misleading marketing, right? If Koei says over 5 new scenarios, Koei says over 5 scenarios added to the game, that means 6. That means always assume like the barest minimal effort from whatever they market. So that's how they are. So I don't think the Hojo, if we're only going to get 11 traits or 12 traits, The Hojo are not going to get one. As long as they do a couple deep cuts, I think we'll be alright though, you know? As long as they do a few deep cuts, we'll be cool, because then people will have choices to edit. When it comes to editing, you can start editing stuff in afterwards once we get the full set. Wasn't enough. Alright, fall back. What's up, Max? Legendary speed run to Honnoji? I wish it was speedy. Wait. Go over there. Get Kotaro. Stay right there. What's up, robot? Nobukatsu gets a new trait. Yeah, I saw that. He's one of the people. PUK, so Leota getting more powerful. Leota getting more powerful with muskets? No. No way. Say it ain't so. This guy's gonna stay back. Okay, then we've got this battle handled. Oh shit, he's gonna switch. Okay, get to the camp. Oh my god, Kotaro's fucking quick. Great. I got nobody over there. I have to avoid that doom stack. I don't have enough soldiers to really fight it. I've got 2 camps, right? So we can probably destroy both of theirs before they get ours. Playing a retainer? Yeah, I don't think so, bro. Imagine. Come on, kill Uji now. Take him out. Itetsu Gaming. Yeah, there was a stream that they had 2 nights ago or 3 nights ago, and I hopped on and I asked that question. I did ask them. They had a live stream, I want to say 2 days ago, and I asked them, but I didn't get a response, so... Wait. It was in Japanese, so. Kobayakawa in 1586 low-key looks fun, even though they are going to be fighting prime-time Hideyoshi. Yeah, I'm looking forward to 1586. 1586, Super Hideyoshi. Bigger boats. We're getting all the things. All the things. Yeah, I asked two questions. I asked them, what did I ask them? One of the questions I asked is there going to be officer play in this version? And I also asked them to fix the AI. Those are the two things. Those were my two comments. I said, are you going to fix... I said, Koei, are you going to fix... is the AI improved because... And then I put in quotations, certain bug is, quotations, unplayable because of certain bug. Are you guys going to fix that? If not, the game's literally unplayable. And then I put another... I typed in again and I said... Also, is officer play included in this version? Because if not, it's literally unplayable. And nobody responded, so. But yeah, I made sure to ask the two questions that... everybody asks every single time a new game comes out. Probably shadow banned? Yeah, probably. I don't know if they... Everybody spoke almost... I did see some English people in there, but I didn't have time to stick around. So I'm sure there wasn't an English-speaking person. But I did try. Alright, I'm out of here. Getting back here. I probably should have taken that code for Romance 8. Actually, no. No, never mind. I take that back because if I would have taken that... See, if I would have taken that quote for Remake... If I would have taken that code for Remake, I would have had to have shielded the game a little bit. And that's what I didn't want to do. And then look how the game turned out. You know what I mean? They know not of our existence? Yeah. Well, no, they know of our existence a little bit, Ikari. Somebody knows a little bit of our existence, because I did get the code offer from Koei for the Romance 8 remake. So, somebody in marketing... We have to try to retake some spots before Honnoji because it's going to be Nobukatsu's realm, right? So I need to get the jump on him if I can. I wonder what Nobukatsu got. I know he got a new trait. I don't need to go, right? Let me just stay here. Trading town. Irrigation canal, I guess. Damn near broke. Next week? Yeah, next week is going to be here soon, man. It's going to be here so fast. Time's flying by. Like, I feel like... When did Complete Edition get announced? Does anybody remember? It was a couple months ago, right? Turn off the event that kills Mitsuhide? Yeah, I'll let them, we'll let them fight it out. The World at War again, right? Is it this one or... No, it's Heir to Ambition. Okay. Onin War. Okay. Yeah, God Arm. Never happened. Widespread. The Mitsuhide versus Hideyoshi should have been a hypothetical Nagashino. Yeah. A month ago? Oh, I thought it was farther back than that. But yeah, time's flying by. I feel like this year is flying by. Who's coming out? Is that Tadakatsu? I gotta take the field against Tadakatsu. How much is Yukimura? I hope they add what if scenarios. Yeah, they added a couple. One of them's the Onin War. Yeah, let's do it. It's a little scary because it's Tadakatsu, but... Onin War is the scenario I was thinking of playing next week. Alright, Yukimura. You don't have the numbers, so just chill out for a minute. Why's this guy zooming all of a sudden? Hideyoshi versus Mitsuhide already happened. Decisive battles feel like Sekigahara and Osaka Castle. We'll see. We'll see. I'm definitely going to try to play them like... I'm looking forward to figuring out like how to play them in a way where they're actually difficult, you know? I don't think they're going to be too tough. Just chasing Yukimura? Cut him off, Katsuyori. Ooh, look at that speed! Damn, that cavalry charge was nasty. Why didn't Red Cavalry activate? Because he's got to be a lord. Now is the time, Yukimura. Double cavalry charge? We're hunting Honda. Triple cavalry charge. Let's do it. Triple. Triple play. Let's do it. No. Imagine a triple cavalry charge, though. Damn, Katsuyori took down Tadakatsu. I would have never guessed. I thought we were going to need Yukimura for that. A friendly rivalry here between Yukimura and Katsuyori. Katsuyori's like, you may be good, but I've been fighting this battle all on my own for years now. For years. That was crazy. Didn't even need Yukimura. You would think like, oh yeah, okay, we gotta bring out our best. Katsuyori said, I got this shit. You asshole. What's up, TV? Even though you hate Takeda, it seems like you like your power? I don't hate Takeda. I don't like Shingen's Takeda. I like Katsuyori's Takeda. Oh my god. Killing blow. A series of desperate defensive marches, trying to keep the enemy at bay. Hojo are knocked out right now. Yeah, I just don't like Shingen's Takeda because it's just, I'm not saying it's not brainless, but it's pretty close to brainless, you know? It's pretty close. So there's nothing that you really have to do. Katsuyori after Nagashino is it's just, this is just totally different. It's a different world. Totally desperate. It's very, very desperate. Do we have anybody with Equestrian on the bench right now? Nobody. Not one person, huh? There's so many people sitting on the bench, it's just really sad. Do you have anybody who can boost cavalry damage? Wow. Three people with Bulwark Razor. So fucking strange. It's so strange. It's like a totally different Takeda. Is Mateng the Shingen of ROTK? Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, the closest thing to Shingen, yeah, probably Mateng or Gongsun Zan. I think Mateng is probably closer because he captures that feeling of like Mateng spent years and years trying to overthrow Cao Cao and he just couldn't do it. Like he died without being able to fulfill his vision. So that feels a little bit closer than Gongsun Zan. Even Gongsun Zan's not on Shingen's level. Well, the closest though, Max. The closest. Would you say it's Mateng or Gongsun Zan? And don't say Gongsun Zan just because you're a fan. Who do you think is closer to Shingen in terms of story, theme? Everybody's attacking, huh? They're just obsessed. They're obsessed with me. They want to burn the Takeda name to the ground. Koei's like, you're not supposed to be in the game. Koei's like, Takeda are supposed to be destroyed. Alright, Nobunaga's the furthest one away. Tadakatsu's back on the field already. So we have to destroy him first, and then another Hojo, another rabble. Should probably put you guys on auto, huh? You're just sitting around anyway. We got 6,000? 6,000, but you got no food. What's his loyalty? 18? Jeez. But yeah, I think next Thursday we're gonna kick it off with the Onin War. We'll do an Onin War run in the mornings. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then at night we'll do the our community series. We'll probably start with Uesugi at Osaka. We'll see if we can get like a decisive battle on that. And then the next night we'll do a From the Ashes, try to trigger some decisive battles. And Saturday will be perfect because Sons of Steel is on Saturday anyway. So we can do decisive battle on that. That's level 9. I don't need to deploy actually. I need to send just one person out there to draw in the fight. That'll be Yukimura. Well, you know what? Let's beef up Yukimura's cavalry. Oh, we can't do that because he doesn't outrank the guy, right? Right, okay. Nobuyuki outranks Yukimura. I guess because he's been around on the map for a little bit longer. I'm just trying to kill Tadakatsu at this point. It felt so surreal how close Machao got to defeating Cao Cao. Yeah. Also Lu Bu. Lu Bu got really close to killing him. Do you think if you use Shingen, this is not a challenge anymore? Yeah, TV. That's not just Shingen, but Shingen in his heyday, you know, he has the four big commanders of the Takeda. So, you know, it's not a challenge anymore with Shingen. It's very, very different. I don't know if you've played Takeda, if you have Nagashino, or if you have the 1577, which is the one we're playing. If you have access to those scenarios, but I would say try it out. You'll see what I mean. It's very, very different. The force is different. A lot of these forces change after key events. Either historical or like just the passage of time, but a lot of these forces change. So even the Takeda, even though they look the same, the territory remains the same, they're just completely different after Nagashino. They're a shadow of what they were. I think it's why Nobunaga chooses to destroy them. Like, he knows that they're done. Everybody knows that they're done, that they've lost prestige, that they're on the down, you know, the downward trend after Nagashino. And the game reflects that, which is good. Because if we didn't have it, then I wouldn't play them, you know? So at least this way, I can play the Takeda, you know? So you're going with Ma Teng then? For losing prestige, yeah, that was a big part of it. The Saito run, the prestige was really holding me down big time. Every time I started to build up prestige, my heir would die. We had Dosen, and then we retired for Takamasa, so that was a prestige hit. And then Takamasa died, so we brought back Dosen, so that was a prestige hit. And then Dosen died, so we brought in Tatsuoki, so that was a prestige hit. So we had to start over 3 times. So the AI is building up and amassing resources and getting farther and farther in, and I keep restarting. I'm starting over from square one, again and again and again. So it catches up to you. But I'm really happy about how that run turned out. That run was awesome. Oh, I fucked up. I didn't even destroy him. He's already done. Did you charge again? He got away. Damn it. Yeah, it was a roller coaster. It was good, man. That run was excellent. I still think I could have came back in that run. I have the file. Like, I still have the file before we started to fall apart against the West. I still have it. I want to come back and try it again. $2,700. That's Yoshitsugu and Mitsunari. All right, Kagetora. Time to run, buddy. What are they doing? Oh, they're attacking. Okay, okay. Like, why is this guy doing? He can't send me any help. That is a pretty big force. Do you guys think they'll get here and... Do you think Honnoji will trigger before they fucking get here? Because I'm not looking forward to this. I really don't want to fight Nobunaga. Oh my god. Hideyoshi's here. How long is it going to take you? It doesn't tell him it doesn't say the time. This has got to be at least 3 months. So Honnoji might trigger before they get there. The defenses are being overrun. Can it trigger with the Takeda alive? Yes, it can, Ikari. Yeah, I was playing a different run. I don't remember what it was. But Honnoji triggered, and I looked over, and Katsuyori was still just sitting around in Shinano. It was kind of cool. Gotta hold him off till June 21st. Out of provisions? What do you mean? Oh, because I put Katsuyori out first. Yeah. Alright, just send out Yukimura anyway. I think we grabbed them when we were here, so... What clan is the most consistent throughout the whole game? Shit, throughout the whole game? That's a good question. I would say, off the top of my head, I would say Shimazu. I would say Shimazu. The So? Yeah, Tomi, that was the most loyal Itetsu I've ever seen. Itetsu was... If there was one thing that was shocking about that Saito run, is the fact that Itetsu never betrayed, never surrendered. He always had like 18 loyalty. Itetsu was literally a rock in that run. It was really fucking bizarre. The strangest thing I've ever seen. The Date, Young King? Yeah, the thing about the Date is they're not that strong. Did he say if strong was a factor? Consistent throughout the whole game. I mean, and I guess Ikari has a point because he didn't say consistently good. He just said consistent. So Ikari has the Ikatsu has the way Ikari has the right way of it when he says the So. The So is definitely the most consistent clan. Nothing happens. If you ever wanted to play Nothing Happens the video game, you can't go wrong with a corner clan like the So. And I'd make the argument that you can't go wrong with a corner clan, period. But if you want to capture that feeling of Nothing Happens the video game, the So are definitely it. The Oda are coming in to deal the killing blow. This looks like hell. It appears hell is on its way. Yeah, it is a good tutorial. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I think probably Shimazu. Come on, you bastards. We don't have all day. There's also a corner clan from the north. Yeah, I don't think anything happens up there either. That's what I was saying, like, playing in the corner is probably the most consistent, like, nothing happens. There used to be more stuff to do in the northern spaces. I remember that. The northern spaces used to be a little bit more contested back in the day. It's good for turtle gameplay? Yeah, I don't... Yeah, I guess if you like the turtle. It doesn't make any sense in a game like this to me. Oh, wow, you got 11 fucking units. 11 units. Are you serious? Where? Is there a stack of 4? Alright, just fucking wait for the 12. I mean, fuck it. Why settle for that? Give me all 12 then. Shit. Hold on, Yukimura. They got fucking... They're throwing the whole kitchen sink, apparently. Go on, I'll wait. Who's your number 12? This guy right here? I'll wait for him. 12 units. Imagine. Might as well. I might be able to cripple them if I win. Well, I got Katsuyori with level 9 cavalry. We got 12 now? We got 12, okay. Jesus. Let's split them, so we have one more. Muramatsu lady's pretty loyal, right? She's gotta be. 12 fucking units. Cracked, absolutely cracked out. My first campaign was as the Oda. It was non-stop war, made me learn how to play. Yeah, I always say that you need to embrace, you have to embrace some hardship. Now, you don't have to embrace masochist levels of hardship, but you have to play outside of your comfort zone. Always play one above whatever you're comfortable with. And that way you have something to level up towards. If it's too even keel, you're just gonna stagnate, you know? It's like life. You have to challenge, I mean, always have to push it a little bit. I gotta get more coffee. Alright, let me get some coffee real quick. We'll do this battle. If you guys could do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll be right back. EX Ujizane. Oh my god. Ujizane was my second playthrough. Well, actually, was it my first playthrough on this channel? It was my first playthrough on this channel, but it was my second playthrough. Like, to learn this game, I played as Nagamasa. Well, Hisamasa. And, I got the mechanics down as soon as I figured out this is how you march, this is how you fight, this is how the flow of the game works. As soon as I figured that out, then I was like Ujizane and I fired up the stream. What a nightmare this is. No Inspire point, so this is already going to be a difficult battle because we don't have an Inspire point. This would mean a lot if we can win this battle. My concern is this guy. He's got 5,000, and he's a Hojo, so his loyalty's high. So I'm trying to figure out if I wanted to focus him down with cavalry charge. We could do this. We could put Yukimura and Katsuyori and just charge into this guy, try to destroy these two. But that's going to tie them up for the whole fight. I just don't think it's a good call. But I don't want to get bogged down. Jeer, coercion, concerted attack. To be fair, Yukimura could probably stand here forever, right? I don't think he needs Katsuyori's help, so... Try to do something like this. Before Honnoji, you must be doing the impossible battle. Sometimes I want to play as a clan from the west, but I always see the Mori dominate that region. Yeah, the Mori are just... The Mori are just brutal. I think I need to try the Mori in the Kyushu start date, 1586 or 84. I just realized I haven't tried Mori versus Hashiba versus Hideyoshi's Ambition. I haven't played it as the Mori at all. Like, I'm assuming that it's going to be easy, but it might not be easy. So... Alright, here we go. Here we go. We should get some castles if we win this, right? $800, okay. You're ready to hold the spot in case he doesn't make it. He's not gonna make it. Nope. It's alright. He's on the way. Is he in a pincer? Yukimura is not in a pincer. Great. That's crucial. That's crucial right there. Katsuyori is free to charge. We're gonna go this way. We'll meet these guys over here. Ujimoto's in a... Yep, he's in a tribe unit still. Let's introduce them to the hammer. Katsuyori the hammer, let's go. Fuck, that's not worth it. You're out of there. Coming around? Who do we help? Who do we help? Yukimura. Yeah, I have to do it. Coming for the switch. Where's her concerted attack? I'm waiting for that. What does he do? Caution? Come on, Katsuyori. Katsuyori's tied down. That's what's killing me right now. If I could get this guy's stamina down to yellow or red, I would just leave him alone and fall back, you know? Waiting for ghost coins. I don't want to bring in Yukimura yet. Shit. I have no choice. Now I got no choice. We're holding, but barely. I need a charge. No charge. Oh shit, really? I didn't think he was gonna push like that. See, not having the Inspire Point is killing me because we run out of stamina. They keep sending fresh units in and we're running out of stamina. Just get out of his way. Bro, get out of the way, please. Please. Come on, Yukimura. That was really weak. Yukimura's holding off. Honestly, as best he can. My real issue is that Katsuyori's tied down. I can't do anything. Everybody's exhausted. We're just too tired, man. They've been captured. Oh my god. This guy still won't break, man. Just unlucky. I drew the worst. Like, out of all the people to pick, I just happened to pick, like, I happened to put my biggest unit against somebody who's, like, incredibly resilient and refuses to run away. I tried to avoid all the Hojo family members because you know that if it's a family member, they're going to have a higher loyalty, so they're not going to run. So I said, okay, let me pick somebody who's not a Hojo and send Katsuyori against him so he can scatter that person and move on. And he just never did. He never broke this guy. And that's the battle. He's down to 100 soldiers and he still hasn't broken. Like, he just ensured that we lose our camp. That's what he did. He ensured that we'd lose it. By holding that spot, he made sure. Yukimura's surrounded, bro. He might... Oh, dude. This is not good. I can't do anything because Katsuyori's tired. Because it took him 3 years to take that guy out. We might lose by morale here. No, almost. Alright, let's speed it up. There's nothing to do. He's got rapid assault, right? So if I try to go here, he's just gonna scatter him right away. I can try to charge my way back into the camp. That's about it. I think that's all I can do. Oh, is he gonna start hunting this guy down? Might. Alright, so we gotta chase him like this. He's gotta get back into the camp. Whoa, wait a minute, hold on. Well, he's charging. Alright, let him charge. They just spit another guy out. That's a pincer? Are you serious? Alright. Oh, why did you go that way? Did I fuck it up? Maybe I fucked it up. I thought I told him to go this way. I think I fucked it up. Alright, Katsuyori, just rest up there for a second. You just have to solo everybody. He's already tired? Oh, he couldn't get out either. I don't know how loyal this guy is going to be, but... Bro. Oh, so frustrating. So frustrating. What's this guy's loyalty? I'm gonna look it up. Nobuyuki's been executed. Oh. I don't even want to go on anymore. Now I've lost my will. My will to live. It's gone. Oh my God. Oh my God. The abyss. Now it's a nightmare. Now it's a fucking nightmare. I mean, holy fuck. What a fuck up.
天下不武の実現を眼前に見据えた戦国の覇者織田信長。その行く手には一片の隙も見えなかった。天正10年、毛利攻略への援軍を命じられた明智光秀は亀山城を立ち、1万の兵を率いて進軍する。丹波寺から街道を登る途中、光秀は運命の岐路に差し掛かった。片や羽柴秀吉が援軍を待つ西国、もう一方は主君信長が寄宿する京の町。時は今、雨がしたしるさつきかな。夜明けが迫りつつある。軍をとどめ逡巡する主君を怪しむ家臣らが声をかけんとした刹那、光秀は決断した。敵は本能寺にあり。仏用の都は突如として喧騒に覆われる。銃声に目覚めた信長に小姓より謀反の旨が伝えられた。旗印は帰郷。是非に及ばず。信長は自ら武具を取り応戦するが、わずかな手勢で光秀の緻密な包囲を破れるとは思えない。己の運命を悟った覇王、せめて我が骸だけは明智勢に得させまいと増票を突き伏せつつ書院へと退く。一息整えた信長はおもむろに燭台を倒した。人間50年、下天の内を比ぶれば夢幻のごとくなり。風雲児はここに去り、一つの時代が終焉を迎えた。本能寺の伽藍から立ち上る炎を見つめながら、光秀は あの決断が正しかったのかまだ悩んでいた。信長の意外はついに発見できなかった。耳にこびりついて消えぬ傍主の高笑い、己の胸中を見透かしたようなその声は光秀の葛藤をさらに増幅し続けるのだった。
All right, so we made it to Honnoji, so that's good. Will Sonata Independence happen? No, it would be cool if it did. Oh, all right. That wiped his army for some reason, right? So let's see. We got Nobukatsu, Blob, Mitsuhide, Hideyoshi, Katsue. I'm not at war with Ieyasu for a second. Just for a second. I would try to get peace with Nobukatsu, but I can't actually. I need his territory. Like I can't function like this. We have to retake some of our territory. Will you turn off the Hideyoshi destroy everyone? What? Yeah, we turned off the one where he beat Akechi, where he beats Mitsuhide. We should probably turn off the one where he forms an alliance with the Mori, right? That's an event too, isn't it? Or is that part of Heir to Ambition? Might be part of Heir to Ambition. No, I don't see it here. Oh, okay. We got a rally here. What happened to my agitation? Is it gone? Huh? Because of the event? That's strange. I'm not agitated at all. How much is it? 1,000? Yeah, just do it. This feels like the German Civil War. Katsura was very happy that Nobunaga died. At least the Uesugi looks strong, I agree. Yeah, at least they're doing alright. Good for them. Good for you. Oh, good for you. Oh shit, people are abandoning our clan. 3 people have walked out. 4 people abscond. Traitors. Nobuyuki's body's not even in the fucking ground yet, and you guys are walking out. Come on. Where are you going? I'm right here. Oh, Ieyasu's coming this way, huh? I need help, Kagekatsu. Are you still waging your war over here? You son of a gun. Rumor against 2, the same guy, Oda? Distant employment, I like the sound of that. Oh, man. Dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Whatever, bro. Who even cares? What's the closest? I guess I don't think Nobukatsu is going to be able to invade Nobuyuki, so you might. I mean Nobuyuki. Fuck. This is fucked. I can't expect any help from the Uesugi in this. Blockading at 29 points? 29 points? Holy shit. 11 loyalty. Are you serious? Now, why would you go to... If I click return base, why would you go to this base when your base is right here? Doesn't make any sense. Those are gonna flip, so I'm not gonna make it in time. The only thing I can do is try to get a truce with NOBUNAGA'S. What's up, Phil? Oh, okay. I wonder why not. Because this guy's retaking this? It is mine, after all. Okay. We might be able to get a truce with NOBUNAGA'S. It's the only thing I can think of right now. Takeda can maybe send me help, but it's gonna be kind of too little too late, I think. They got 2 stacks. Here, see if he can stall. I didn't see this tribe. Almost missed him. Tribe against tribe. How many days you got? 19? Yeah, I can probably beat Ieyasu. At least I can do that. No, I don't want that guy. You can surrender. Oh my god. Alright. "15 days, he should be able to get to here. Maybe even clash there. 46 people. Wow, we are crowded. Alright, we shouldn't be at war. Really? Either at war or recently concluded combat. Are you just gonna stretch this out, Koi, until I get killed? Just like the Saito run? This is starting to feel like the Saito run where I was waiting and waiting and waiting for the Imagawa to do something. And they were like, you cannot initiate diplomacy yet. And I come back next month. You cannot initiate diplomacy yet. And I come back next... And they never did anything. Yoshimoto never did anything. I could neither call on him, nor would he move until I was just destroyed. I gotta fire that guy. I gotta fire him because his loyalty's at what, 11? He's gonna surrender the castle. What am I doing wrong here? I'm looking for Lord, and that's not what I want. I want the guy's name. He's at 11. What was his last name? Wasn't it Toshi? Or was it this guy? Nobuyoshi. That's him. Right. Then I can put my brother to defend this castle. Substitute. Where is he? Last defense, Morinobu. This is what you were born to do. We'll stack impregnable, see if that matters at all. Kage's Tora, I saved you, but it means like almost nothing. It's a damn shame we haven't been able to use you for anything. Oh, he's already there. Okay. What can I put with Kagetora? I guess civil construction. Don't want to overthink it too much because we got bigger problems. Oh man, tough campaign. Tough campaign. So, can he might actually get to the castle 10 days. Oh, this guy too? Can't have shit. Yeah. How far are the Uesugi? Okay. Really fucking far. Right. Where's the Ieyasu's armies? Okay, they're getting here. What? They procured rice? Okay. Nice. Sounds good. Good for them. Hey man, that's really something. Cool, that's cool. Can we get 4? Oof, 4 with the Ieyasu's. That's a tall order. I can't even use my whole garrison. Fuck. Oh. That. Can't do that. Nope, can't do that. Alright. We're gonna have to prepare for siege. There's nothing else to do. Well, you only have so many days, so you can't move too far out. We gotta keep checking out Nobukatsu. I might be able to get a deal done with him, and then, I mean, I don't know if it matters or not. Probably not. Oh, that's right, the castle guy with the destroy. He's too far away because he's gonna have to occupy this and then be able to... If I can get a deal done with Nobukatsu, though, I might be able to live in exile. Which is going to be kind of weird, but also interesting. But we have to get a deal done with him. So if he's not going to hear me out, then that's it. I don't know why she doesn't draw from the pool here, but okay. Where are you at, Uesugi? Still too far. $10 days. Listen, use those 10 days and try to drive this guy back. In those 10 days. Alright, back to the castle. We're stalling as much as we can. He's running out of supplies. He might not have the strength to finish the job here. We might be able to win a defensive battle. Maybe. How much HP? 500. Wow. They're still occupying? Holy shit. 4 days? What if she goes? 24? See what you could do. Siege preparations are underway. Katsuyori besieged. I mean, it's not terrible. Blockading at 37. I wish we could repair the castle and then garrison back in it. It would take 30 days. I don't think he can fight in the field for 30 days. That's a whole fucking month. Does anybody know, will the repair get canceled if we garrison back into the castle? Like, if we start a repair and then we run into the castle and it starts getting attacked, it'll get canceled out, right? I have to assume that that's what's going to happen. Probably, yeah, because it wouldn't make sense for us to be fixing the walls. Fixing the walls while they're getting... Holy shit, did Mitsuhide win a battle in the center or no? Am I crazy? It doesn't matter, he's getting ripped apart, yeah. Nobukatsu looks like he's going to be able to rebuild. Okay. We got to wait for the siege. I'm not going to take the chance. I'll just hold until Kagekatsu can get on the castle. I just have to trade a couple of punches right now. That's it. That's all I've got to do. Got no food. Should have some food now. 12 days, that's good enough. Slow them down as much as you can. Check with Nobukatsu. Either at war or recently concluded combat. If I'm here another fucking 6 months and the game tells me that I'm still... You've recently concluded combat and I'm just limping along. It's starting to feel a little arbitrary. It's starting to feel like there's never going to be an opportunity to truce out. That's what it's starting to feel. Let's go, Isugi. Yeah, the Honganji are going to outlast me, Tomi. At this point. At this point, Honganji is going to outlast us. You're on auto, right, Kagetora? You're not on auto. Yeah. Where's the siege? Come on. How many days you got? 10 days. Is it a bug because Nobunaga is still attacking you in the coding? I have no idea. That would be unfortunate. Come on, Kagekatsu. Do you have arrow towers put up here? No arrow towers, so there's no counterattack damage. How many days you got? 8 days? This guy's not going to lay siege anytime soon, is he? Alright. Alright, he's here. He's on the stack. Cool. I'm gonna garrison. One more hit, and then you can run back. One more hit, and then you can run back. Okay. What else? Otawara still got 19k, so they'll be invading whether we win this battle or not. They'll be following up. They'll be giving us a follow-up appointment. That's dirty. So did we not get a siege battle? I think that might have knocked us underneath. We still have enough for a siege, huh? Dirty. Ieyasu, you bastard. Oh man. Don't you just love to hate that guy? Finally, bro, what were you waiting for? Is it 2 directions? It doesn't matter. They can't get to the fortifications, can they? I might have to put somebody here who has high defense. Let's see. Motonobu would be the guy, I think. Put Yukimura there. What's down here? Cavalry, flank damage prevention. All right. I don't know if I'm gonna need these guys, but let's move them out anyway, just in case. I'm just gonna hold every single barricade as they get broken. I'm not gonna give them free barricades. Make them fight for every fucking inch of territory that they want. Or we should just be able to stall them out. I don't think I need to fight this barricade here. Avoid that one. He's coming around. Does that matter? Not really. See if I can get a cavalry charge and just end this battle quickly. Come on, Yukimura, just end the fight. Yes! Alright. They are just about out of morale. Not necessary. Everything's falling kind of quickly. Yukimura, yes. hope. We have a little hope. Leave it to Ieyasu to fumble it. Big fucking fumble. Yasumasa's like, what? We're terrible? Yes, you're Tokugawa, you are terrible. Terrible Tokugawa. It's kind of a thing. I got no HP. Why did I lose H? Huh? Hold on. Alright, he's out of the fight for a little while. That means my enemy is the Hojo until Nobukatsu figures out what the fuck's going on. Date and Cancel, yeah, they're charging down. Maybe they'll do a better job than the Sadake at grabbing some of the Hojo's attention. Is this supposed to be his? Oh, okay, I see. Did that do anything for me, like, diplomacy-wise? Not really. Who's up here? Mogami? What if I have Kagekatsu invade up in the north for me? And I've always thought about this. From a losing position, what if we have our neighbor here take a castle up here, and that way I can definitely live in exile. Do I have the goodwill for that? I don't. If I had the goodwill for that, I would do it. One of these days, I will pull that off. I've always wanted to do that. Just survive by having an ally grab something. Alright, let's try to rebuild. Do what you can, fellas. We made it to Honnoji, that's already a win. Why didn't I get this spot? Oh, because of them? Send somebody out there to retake it. How long until the Hojo attack? Because look at that. Big fucking doom stack right there. I can't imagine that they're gonna wait very long. Up north? Okay. Not the palace. Okay. I'm fine with that. Kaigatsu's chasing our enemies. Okay, good. Should we repair the spot? Let's repair Minowa. Yes, we don't have the labor. Any treasure? No. Okay. Mazuyuki's got the white stone. Does he still need it? No. I'll take it back. Sorry, Mazuyuki. We need the money. We need the funds. We're gonna need them. I will not forget your death. Damn! Who'd you kill? Harusuke. Alright, back to base. Let's check in with Nobukatsu. We gotta check in with Nobukatsu a shitload, guys. It's just how it's gotta be. The game's telling me that we quote-unquote recently concluded combat, so I'm gonna fucking keep checking. Because I have a suspicion that I'm being screwed out of being able to truce out with Nobukatsu. It's just a feeling, but like I said, I went through this with Yoshimoto. Is Kagekatsu married? Yeah, he's married to, what's her name? Through the event? With Kiku. They've already unified the region, TV. You mean get the I mean, if we lose these territories, we'll be stuck up here. This is what I mean about exile. We'll be stuck up here. If I can get an alliance with Nobukatsu, then I can just strike out from here and just turn into this weird We'll turn into this weird, almost raiding party that just comes down from out here, with the Uesugi keeping us alive. And we can try to retake our territory, which would kind of be fun. But if we don't have to lose our spots, then... Still at war or recently concluded combat? We're in December. It's supposed to be mine, right? Minoa? Okay. Why don't we fix Minoa? I don't have the labor. What am I... Oh, I'm wasting labor on the colonies. That's right. Fuck. Bit of a mistake, but... That should be done in a second, anyway. Maybe he's got to retake those spots, you know? Maybe that's what it is. Waiting to get labor back so we can try to repair the castle. Not our main castle, but Minoa Castle, of all places. It's gone. The repair command's gone. It's going to cost me 2,000 to repair it now. Yikes. Is that worth it? How many... What is he attacking with? Just a bunch of tribe units. I don't think I need to repair it. I think we'll be okay. 18 days? That's not enough. I can't get my county back. That really sucks. Once he takes this back, let's see what happens. What's up, Viscos? Anybody heard on the updates? Yeah, it's coming out next week. Complete Edition comes out next week, Viscos. You can go to the website, and they've got all of the info up, the scenarios and the mechanics that they're adding and stuff like that. Okay, so I think he's this is mine, right? Yep. I think he's got all of his stuff back at this point. Once he gets this back, that should be it. That's a tribe. Well, it is Kotaru, though. Still, I'd rather take the fight to him. How long's his tribe? 580? Okay. Okay, now he's taken everything back. Still either at war or recently concluded combat. We're in January. Maybe now it's changed. Either at war or recently concluded combat. Honnoji was in June, right? So it's been 6 months. It's been 6 months, and we've either recently concluded combat or still at war, according to the game. You think it's a bug? Well, we're kind of... That's gonna probably ruin the whole thing. That's probably gonna ruin the whole thing. Alright, well, I'm in no position to do anything about it anyway, so... Alright, I gotta fall back. Did we get Kotaru off the stack yet? Nope. I gotta fall back, use the rest, and heal up for a little bit and use the last of Kagekatsu's units to keep me alive. Ieyasu's agitated because it's the only person I could really agitate. The only person I could form a truce with right now is Nobukatsu to give me some time to fight the Hojo. I don't think I can recover from this position if I don't get that pressure off from the west. Like, he doesn't have a garrison right now, but I can't even march out to attack his territories over here. Maybe with Mazuyuki we can try to steal Kaizu Castle. That's a maybe. Is complete edition on no PC? I thought it was on PC. I thought it was on PC. Activate the event where Hideyoshi wins? I don't think that would do anything. You know what? Let's give it till next month, and then if we're still unable to even try a truce with him, then we'll just attack him. Try to steal a castle. Man, both of these guys are really inefficient, huh? Alright, back to base. What's up, Toby? Holy shit, 3 people? I'm not too sure what he was providing us with. Defense, infrastructure, or bodyguard formation. Let's get a discount, I guess, on bodyguard formation. You can buy the DLC on PC, yeah. Alright. Wait, Katsuyori's got a title? Yeah, he does. Stalwart Katsuyori. Yeah, Stalwart's that's a good way to put it. Kotaru's going around. That's weird. 12 days, okay. Once Kagekatsu's finally gone, if I get enough points, I might be able to call on him to help me attack. Yeah, we just can't. The tribute, it still says that we're stuck on tribute, man. Normally, I really don't give a shit about bugs normally, but if this is like a bug for real, this is kind of game breaking. Because it's like, consider the investment and the situation, it's totally game breaking. Oh, they're leaving? Shit. That means Kagekatsu's getting out of here. I don't have the points. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Who was it that said that? Am I thinking of Bethesda that said that? I feel like that's a Bethesda thing. 17 days is not enough to take it. Fuck. Alright, how many months do I need? Good old Todd. Yeah, it just works. That's what I was thinking of. It just works. Whatever you say, Todd. Yeah, that sucks. I kind of like the idea of getting a truce with Nobukatsu. Like from what's the word? From like the way this run is going, I just like the idea. But you know, Koei has other things in fucking mind, unfortunately. Alright, let me go up there. I'm sure they're gonna need me to help them out. Are all successors at S? Oh! Good point. Let's check. Nobukatsu's probably at... Nobukatsu's at C. Alright, now he's at S. Kagekatsu's at A. No! Who else? Okay. Terumoto... Well, no, Terumoto's been in this. Mitsuhide is always S. Hideyoshi's S. What about Katsue? Katsue needs to be at S. Why hasn't the sun taken over? Am I wrong, or doesn't Yoshimori still in charge right now? That doesn't seem right. Oh, landholder. Okay, right. Okay. Yeah, that threw me off for a second. I'm like, what is going on? Okay, he's got a lot of forces focused on other shit right now, so now might be the time for me to run up here. I'm thinking is maybe we can 78 days, it's just not enough. I gotta leave Yukimura back. I don't... Well... Ieyasu's gonna come back and attack in a couple of days, but we have some time right now. 100's a little bit better. I guess I can stagger them out, because we've got to capture this and then that. Or maybe let's go for Uehara. I'll go for Uehara. Oh, what the hell? He's already recovered? Only these castles got agitated. Oh, shit. Wasn't it medium authority? I'm not going to be able to go up north. I'm going to try it, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to turn back around then. The Ieyasu's going to deploy an attack right away. Did you get Minowa back? Okay. So let's see. Can we call for help from Kagekatsu? Not yet. Is he on the move? Not yet. Okay. And we need how many points? We need 40 points. We're only at 8. Oh my god, it's going to be an eternity. I'm on my own. I'm just on my own right now. Come on, Yukimura. We might be able to destroy these little armies. My thinking is maybe if we beat down Nobukatsu and take a castle, if we can take a castle, like Komoro, something like this, then maybe we can get, it'll reset his AI, and then we can get a truce. Ninja raid? Give me a fucking break. Alright, let's do it. Maybe we beat down Nobukatsu, we can get peace that way. I don't think it matters too much. Put Mazuyuki here. Date Masamune should be strong enough to contest the Hojo's strength. Yeah, he should be. He might get tied up with the Uesugi. Honestly, it might not be a bad thing for us. Okay, see you later. Father and son working together. Alright, Yukimura, just like I told you, start shooting down from the top of the hillside, son. Time to execute the strategies. Let's see if I can take out Kazumasa. Is he running from me? Where are you running to? Confused. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yukimura with the save! As long as you have Yukimura, you can still win the game. I agree, 100%. It's not over as long as we have Yukimura. He got away. I know there's new traits, TV. I don't know if there's new tactics. Just get back. Save your castle. Let's see if Katsuyori can get all the way over here and charge this guy. Let's put that speed to the test. Oh, no. He had to adjust. He had to adjust. He had to stop to fix his trousers. He had to pull his pants up. That cost him the race. Could it be a Takeda resurgence? This is the time for Ieyasu to attack and be like, not if I can help it. Ieyasu's like, not if I can help it, immediately marches out. Alright, back to base, Yukimura. We don't have any supplies. We will go nonetheless. Nonetheless, we will fucking march. Now is the time to make a desperate play. Because who knows, by the time I get reinforcements available, they might actually matter. Alright, fall back. Mazayuki. Storm it down. Wait. Yeah, it's the same thing, isn't it? Is there any buildings here? One arrow tower. Alright, blockade it, because I guess we want that arrow tower. Can she get here, though? She can. Damn her. Is the HP restored? It's not even restored yet. Yikes. Big yikes. Oh, you started storming anyway. Okay, I didn't want you to break that arrow tower, but... Might as well just storm it then. Right. Serve. What? Masataka Kasahara. Confuse and one trade. Well, he has confused, so... Alright, let's see if we can talk to him now. Now you want to talk. Now you want to speak. Do we take the truce or do we push on and try to get Kaizu? I say push on and try to get Kaizu Castle. We might be able to get Kaizu and Komoro. Get Kaizu, get Komoro back, and then truce out. All dependent upon when this guy decides to march. When Ieyasu decides to attack, that's when I'll say, okay, time out. That's when I tell Nobukatsu time out. When Ieyasu decides to come back up here. Then I'll call for a timeout. I don't even see the point of putting somebody here, but just to boost the income. So we can get some cash while we're here. Okay, so we'll get Kicho. We can scoop her up on the way up here. Try to take Kaizu. We've got Komoro right here on our sights too. This guy's got no food, otherwise I'd deploy him. This tribe's still not ready? Almost? Okay. With who? Oh, this guy's... Okay, just fall back. Let him run into Mazayuki. Mazayuki will wipe him. I know I left somebody back here. For just this reason, so I could deploy. Just got a charge with Katsuyori. One single charge. Make it count. Yes, 1,300. Holy shit. Wait for her. Would be great if Katsuyori has a successor too. Yeah, I was wondering that. I know that he does have a child already, but you know the kid's not in the game because they're wiped out before that. But first blood. Cavalry charge doesn't count as first blood. Alright, she's had enough. I think he has a son and two daughters, if I'm not mistaken. Katsuyori. Alright, so Garrison back up. Actually, how many days does she have? 61? She might be able to help us. Let's get Komoro, because it's right behind us. Where's this guy going? Towards Uehara? Okay. It's gonna take him some time, though. Ah, man, it's an awkward... Who is it, anyway? Karahide Gamo. Awkward spot. This castle? What's the loyalty? 15? What about Komoro? Oh, it's Kazumasu's castle, right. And Kaizu? 17 loyalty. None of them are going to be easy. You still don't have enough food? Just put, like, whatever. Just start taking back your spots, for God's sakes. It just looks embarrassing. It looks bad. Yeah, I'm gonna send them over here. Uehara, maybe Uehara will have a garrison by the time he gets there. I don't know. We might have to give up Uehara in the deal anyway. All right. 33 days. It's fine. Mazuyuki might be able to take this by himself. Alright, do we still have the truce on the table? Ieyasu hasn't invaded yet. I guess he's really waiting for these last two castles. If you had to give up a castle, it shouldn't be a connecting one. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking Uehara. If we take Komoro and Kaizu, we'll have a straight line like this. I can give up Uehara. We don't need it. We're never going to get this landmark. We're never going to get the funds and the development time. Take years and years. So it's not a big deal. The deck beauty got beat? You really fucking deployed to drive him off. What a jackass. Alright. Put a stronghold here. We don't have one? Slow down Ieyasu. He'll be invading soon and we have to make the most of these gains while we can. Where are you guys going? Oh, up there? Is there an arrow tower here? No arrow tower? Uesugi are attacking. Ooh. Yeah, that's good. What's up, Josh? He's dead. He is dead. We survived long enough to see him die, at least. We're trying for a Takeda resurgence. A resurgence of sorts. Alright, what's here? I have to break my own. Oh, there's nothing. Okay, we can storm. Storm it down then. Come on, Mazuyuki. Oh, they've called off their people. Alright. Just blockade then. Ieyasu's ready. He's going to be attacking any second now. Yoda isn't, though. Nobukatsu seems to win at the center. Yeah. Yeah, Nobukatsu, he's pushing in the center, but not in the east, which is good for me. He's destabilized in the east. There seems to be conflict in Tensho right now. Damn, look at Sunpu. Oh, they destroyed him. We're going to be the next target then. Maybe they'll start eating away at each other. My main problem right now, Josh, is Ieyasu non-stop invading and the Hojo. Like, this is just like a distraction right now. Like a mop-up operation. You would think this would mean that I'm back in the game, but really it's like, no, because Ieyasu just upgraded his defenses. I think he just got Bulwark Razor because all his castles got more HP. I want revenge against the Hojo. Kagekatsu's going all out against Fukashi Castle, which is good for me. Okay, we've got Komoro. All that's left to take is Kaizu. And then we have to prepare for, we'll prepare for the Hojo. Let's get everybody back to base. Mazuyuki should have this. Yeah, let's do the insight. Komoro is freed. Oh shit, should I give Yukimura a castle? Is Komoro a good spot for him? It's not really. I think I need Yukimura still in my, literally as part of my squad right now. This castle's got a garrison of 1,200. It's super weak. The economy's not looking, well, it's looking better than it was a minute ago. It was looking like shit before. It's a little bit better now. Might have to be Nobutoyo. At least he's family. We're very big on family on this channel. What else can we stack here? I'd like repair if we have anybody sitting around. Nobody? Self-defense then. Immovable, let's do that. Need to pay my troops with money? Yeah. Well, that was kind of the thing back then, right? It was all just... You pay your samurai with land. Feudalism. Counterattack. Ooh. Yeah, you got it. Alright, we're not looking so bad right now. He's going to lose these 2 castles, so that means Nobukatsu's not even going to be able to attack, really. In the future, I might not have to give him a castle. I might not. Let's prepare for the next attack. What? Why? Okay. Doesn't make any sense to me, but alright. Oh, they're gonna have a stream about their East expansion? Okay, that's awesome. China, Japan, Korea. I will definitely keep up with that. I'm trying to keep up with Crusader King stuff. You don't think they should add East Asia? At least until everything else is fleshed out? Yeah, it does feel like they should add more systems to the game first. It does feel like they should add more systems to the game. I don't really need them to attack yet, but when we spot the right opportunity, at least now we have the points to do it. And that's got to be annoying for him. So I definitely, attacking Ieyasu is a problem. But you know what? You know what I really want to do is I want to get revenge on the Hojo. That's what I want to do. I really don't even give a shit about Ieyasu or what's going on in the West. If only Nobukatsu had Kiso. People are already begging for as long as I don't think they can do anything about it. Yeah. I think they're just trying to cater to the fans. I mean, because a lot of people have been very unhappy with how Crusader Kings 3 has developed already. So it's a tough spot. They are running the risk of making themselves, you know, what's the saying? Wide as an ocean, deep as a puddle. They're already running that risk. And then expanding the map without adding more depth, you're definitely running that risk. I just think the way they handled Crusader Kings 3 is not. The game clearly wasn't ready to launch. Like, you can't beat Crusader Kings 2. So why would you even, like, why would you release it in vanilla? Like, the way that it was, so undercooked, you can't do that anymore. You know what I mean? I just don't think you can do that anymore. You can't have a game that's 10 years developed and then say, okay, we're going to start over. We're going to start over. You can't do that with modern games, because starting over with a modern game means that it's like a $70 investment. You know, it's $70 investment to go all the way back and start from scratch. Things are too expensive now. People's gamers' guards are up, you know? So you can't get away with shit like that anymore. You know what I mean? Like, you're just gonna play Crusader Kings 2. It's like, well, this game's already got 10 years of systems and depths and mechanics and balancing, etc. I'm just gonna stay here. Why am I gonna jump to this new game? It's the same series. They stripped it down. They're starting from the foundation, from the floor up again. You have to already have a bunch of stuff developed if you're gonna go to the next title in your series. Civilization's another one. Civilization, I was gonna buy Civilization, but a lot of people have said the same thing. Outside of the mechanics, the drama around the mechanics, there's a lot of stuff that's missing from Civilization 7. So it's like, what's the point? You can't continue a series. You can't continue a series if you're gonna start over every single time. You know, the games aren't $50 anymore. They're fucking 80. They're gonna be at 100 in a year. $100 games are right around the corner. You want me to buy the same game and start over with vanilla? Why? Because the graphics are better? Even the normies are getting tired of graphics. Graphical upgrades aren't even pacifying the normies anymore. So how are you going to get people to agree to just start over? You haven't enjoyed Civilization since Civ 3? Yeah, I love Civilization 3. Civilization 3 is such a perfect... That's probably a perfect fucking strategy game. Civilization 3. It's probably a perfect game. Endless depth, endless decision making. You could play it forever. Tell the pricing to Nintendo. Well, somebody was going to do it sooner or later. Nintendo were just the ones who, with the biggest balls, I guess. Because they stepped out first. But the goal is to probably get games up to $100. Honestly, we're just going to see it. We're already crashing. We're at the stage. We're at the stage in a crash where all the media and the companies are denying that a crash is happening. So I don't know if there's a word for that, but we're at the gaslighting stage where development teams, studios, people are getting laid off left and right, and they're hiding it under restructuring. You know, like a company. They're hiding it under restructuring. We're already at that stage right now. So we're at the gaslighting stage, right? Where it's like, what inflation? There's no inflation. What are you talking about? Inflation? There's no inflation. And then slowly they're like, okay, there's inflation, but it's a little bit of inflation. It's not that bad. Could have been worse. You know, and then they get to the point where they say, okay, there's inflation, but it's good for you. Inflation is good for us. And here's why it's good for us. So we're at the first stage, which is denial. No, it's gaslighting. Gaslighting first, then denial. You know, that's how it works. So we're at that stage where gaming is already crashing. It's been crashing. You can see it. You can see studios that are shrinking. And they're trying to cover it up as best as they can. And they're rolling out, the propaganda. The machine is trying to convince everybody that it's working as intended. But if you're paying attention, it's like, yeah, people are losing their jobs. Everybody's restructuring. AAA is floundering. It's not making its money anymore. You know, we're at that stage right now. And the reason that I think these companies aren't changing ship, it's because it's a bunch of old guys who are trying to just ride it out to retirement. Happens in every company. Bunch of management that's old. They don't give a fuck. They're just trying to get their last 10 years in. And if the ship burns, it doesn't matter because they have a life raft. They have a nice cushy life raft to land on. Tactics, I guess? I have all these people, but we don't have, like, standouts. There's not even a good castle to put Yukimura in, so I didn't put him in any of these castles. Alright, this is the strongest I've looked in a long time. This is the best I've looked at a long time. We're looking pretty good right now. Look at that, 14,000? They're not even mobilizing against me? What's going on? What's going on here? The Hojo are pumping the brakes? We've quietly resurged. Hold on, my chat is way behind on screen. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's showing the same fucking chat. The new terms and services from Nintendo, yeah, they reserved the right to brick your console. Nintendo released a statement recently. If you try to pirate their games, they will brick your Switch. Gabe's neuroscience is working on brain chip technology. Yikes. Costco is one of the few companies keeping up with inflation. Yeah, Costco's really good. I've thought about getting a job at Costco, honestly. Like, I really thought about it. Hojo have their backs turned, yeah. Deactivated by Nobunaga, yeah. I feel like we were in Terminator 2 and we just stopped John Connor, aka Katsuyori's termination. So now the future has changed. The future has changed. We have saved the future. We have saved John Connor. I will have my revenge against the Hojo. I'm just waiting. Let me get my fucking numbers up. I will be avenging. We will avenge Nobuyuki or die in the attempt. There's nothing else. There's nothing else for it but revenge. That's a mistake. Why would you turn your back on your nemesis like that? Iwadono's not gonna hold me. Maybe Ieyasu will fucking save your ass. I can work with Kagegatsu to invade. A dual invasion. Only one unit? Oh, did you just march out? 725. I think that was my first job's minimum wage. First job I ever had when I was a kid, 725. It was a good job too. You know, 725 was pretty good 15 years ago. That was pretty good. It was alright. Only one unit, that's all you can send me. I can send Mazuyuki to help, and that's about it. Everything else has got to come from the palace. He left his garrisons, which I do not appreciate. Where's he going? Oh, is it rebellions? Okay, because of the disaster. Okay, so the Uesugi are dealing with natural disasters right now. Let's put these guys on auto. We don't have money anyway. They're going to lay siege to the Sadake. Let's let them get good and far out there over there. And then I'll deploy. If Ieyasu doesn't pin me down. She's not fucking moving for some reason. $725 and you had some money, yeah. I tell this to the younger guys I work with now. I'm like, dude, when I was 18, 19, I had, you know, 2 jobs. But my 2 jobs paid $10 an hour and $13 an hour. And that was a lot of money. That was a lot of money. That was enough money to like pay the bills, put money in the bank, go out on the weekend, you know, be the guy who had the gas money, the party money, the bring the beer money. Like I was good with $10 an hour at one job and $13 an hour at another job. That was really good money. My rent My rent was $540. My first apartment, $500. Nobutada Sanada has grown suspicious? Really? You really gonna abandon the cause, Nobutada? That's crazy. How did he get past Mazayuki's... That's weird. Not enough supplies. Odawara is still here. $14-year-olds had lower... I didn't know that. That's crazy. $4.50 an hour? That's nuts. I think we need to reach out to Masamune over here. Took down Ieyasu's march to the capital of Pashinga's legacy. Well, Ikari, if you're in school, I would say just focus on school, man. I would say just focus on school. That should be your priority, whatever you're going for. As long as you make a little bit of pocket change, you know what I mean? That's fine. But don't fucking don't put more on your plate than you can handle, you know what I mean? What's up, Daniel? Most apartments are 1,000. Yeah, everything's doubled. Except the wages, of course. Everything's doubled except our wages. You still got people, like, if you work at, like, I can't believe you betrayed. That's crazy. If you work at, like, a retail, like a Dollar Tree or what's it called, Dollar General, stuff like that, those people are still getting like $7 an hour, $8 an hour. So the wages haven't changed, but the prices definitely have. I thought I saw Dragoon. There it is. There's no way forward. I can't... Without the Uesugi helping me, I can't push forward. Holy shit. That's really tempting, just to see it happen. Even this here... But over here... It's kind of good if you see it through the 2012 lenses. That's the thing, man. 2012 was more than 10 years ago. A studio goes for 1,200. That's crazy, man. If I had to start over again, like if I was growing up right now, I would just get a roommate. Just get like 3 or 4 roommates together and just rent a house. That's what I do. I mean, it doesn't make any sense to have like a tiny... I mean, if you can, to me it doesn't make any sense to have such a tiny space. It's just better to just find some people that you can get along with or at least tolerate, and then just split the rent and get a house, so you at least have the space and everything. You know? The goon platoon. Hold on. See if this guy's... No. Alright, we'll destroy him then. Yukimura should get his revenge. Yeah, I agree. We'll give it to him if we can. We'll see if we can cut him off. You know what? Send Katsuyori. Katsuyori is faster. Yukimura can just double back this way. Good charge. Revenge for Nobuyuki. I can't believe we lost Nobuyuki. That was like, whew, brutal. Come on, Yukimura. Nope, no kill. Castle garrison's empty though. We might be able to punch through. Destroy? No. Nah. Storm it down. The Lord is willing to surrender. Yep. We accept the surrender. Well, his loyalty's not going to be high enough, so he's not going to keep it. But that's fine. I wasn't thinking I was going to get this castle. Not that easily. Mitsuhide's got 1 castle left. Just the palace. Holy shit. Mori looking pretty strong. Hashiva aren't doing shit. Why is everything going smoothly? What do you mean? Nobukatsu collapsed, and the Hojo are advancing east. I don't know what Ieyasu's deal is. I have to assume that Ieyasu is not allied with Nobukatsu anymore, so he's got to worry about this front now. Yeah, he's not allied with Nobukatsu. Basically, everybody doesn't have deals with each other. I'm not the only target anymore. When everybody could punch down on only us, you know what I mean? It was dire, but now they have to fucking fight. Yeah, he's militarizing. It's got to be Nobukatsu. Or maybe it's the Hojo. Imagine it's the Hojo. He's pulled those fronts, finally. I didn't think he was ever going to do it. I didn't think he was ever going to do that. I could probably send him by himself, right? Okay. We get 4? Too far away. Alright, we'll have to take them 2 at a time. Slowly we're coming back. We're clawing our way back. You know, back-to-back charges might destroy this guy. There it is. Oh, wrong way. If we can get a deal done with the Date and have the Date attack the Hojo, invade Kanto, we might be able to put the Hojo against, you know, like put them on the ropes. Oh, you know what? No, let's destroy the unit. Why not? Might as well. Oh, man. We were facing annihilation. Now suddenly, we're coming back. Yeah, the Hojo were only a threat. A lot of them were like that, Ikari. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's how much it took to keep us down. It took literally everybody around us in a circle. Everybody around us. But if they're not united, if the AI isn't all united constantly in putting pressure, then I think I can get back into this game. Really what I want to do is just build up the treasury a little bit. I just want time for these castles to get developed. That's my main thing right now. I just want these castles to get built up a little bit. So I'm just going to push for as long as I can until I get driven back. To try to keep the castles from getting destroyed again. I don't know if Motonobu's close enough to help. He might not be, so let me wait right here. He's not. I gotta wait for him. Still not close enough. All right. Date guns is, yeah, Dragoon. Oh shit, here comes the Ieyasu. What can you send? 2 people. Honestly, I'd rather you attack. He was literally militarizing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was. I don't know. Changed his mind, I guess. Okay. Alright, guys. Well, it is noon, so I gotta wrap it up here. We might be back on Thursday. I might continue this run on Thursday, so another morning stream, Katsuyori, on Thursday. Next week, complete edition drops. So, in the, I'm thinking in the morning, for next week, one completion edition drops. I'll try to do 2 streams a day, one in the morning, one at night. So I think in the morning we're going to do Onin War, and then at night we're going to do our community series. So I'll have a post about it probably in a couple days, so you guys can see what I'm planning to do for next week. But that's the idea. The gist of it is we'll do Onin War in the morning, and then we'll do all of our community series that we've done. We'll go back to them, try to do decisive battles, and play those out every night. We'll do a different one. So we'll start with Uesugi at Osaka, then From the Ashes, and then Sons of Steel on Saturday for decisive. Try to do all decisive battles at night with those. So Sons of Steel will be on Friday, and then Saturday. Friday I might do another King Arthur video. I'm not sure yet, so we'll see about that. Confront Ieyasu again, I know. We'll try to get to it on Thursday, so yeah, if you guys should do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys on Thursday. Until then, take care, everybody.